As we carry on with our reflection this week's Easter week, Holy Week, let us think about day two, the cleansing of the temple. You see, on the second day of the Holy Week, we encounter Jesus in the temple, where he demonstrates righteous indignation by cleansing the area of those buying and selling. This event, recorded in Matthew 21:12 to 17, reveals a really important truths about Jesus' character and his expectation for his followers. The temple, which was meant to be a place of worship and reverence for God, had been turned into a marketplace where merchants exploited worshippers by selling animals for sacrifices at exorbitant prices. And this commercialization not only desecrated the sanctity of the temple, but also hindered genuine worship and communion with God. And Jesus' response to this situation is striking. He overturns the tables of the money changers and drives them out, and drives those conducting business, declaring, "My house shall be called a house of prayer, but you make it a den of robbers." Matthew 21:13. And in so doing, Jesus asserts his authority over the temple and reaffirms its intended purpose as a sacred space for encountering God. So this reflection today challenges us to reflect on the condition of our own hearts and the spaces that we inhabit. And just as Jesus cleansed the physical temple, he desires to cleanse our hearts and lives from anything that hinders our relationship with him. Like the merchants in the temple, we may inadvertently allow worldly pursuits and distractions to take precedence over our devotion to God. So Jesus' actions also prompt us to examine our attitudes towards worship and reverence. Are our gatherings marked by sincerity and reverence, or have they become a routine and superficial? Are we actually pursuing intimacy with God, or are we merely going through the motions? So as we contemplate Jesus' righteous anger and his call to purity and reverence, let us invite him to cleanse our hearts and to renew our commitment to worship him in spirit and in truth. And may our lives reflect the holiness and the devotion that befits those who are called to be temples of the Holy Spirit, set apart from God's glory. So as we come to the end of day two, as we walking in, we see the authority of his kingship in day one, and we see him as head of the temple in day two. So as we continue on with our walk this week, let's contemplate what that means to us as believers today. And I look forward to sharing more with you tomorrow.